Welcome back to the channel. In this week's video we are working on this. Is it a mini Defender? I don't think it's a mini Jeep, is it? Mini Defender. How fast it go? Probably not 80 kilometers. But a big old fuel tank on there for a little I don't even know what it is, 125 maybe? Is it 125 or something? How many gears it got? 1, 2, 3 gears and reverse, call it that sticker in there. You know, I don't know if it runs. Well, they said it was running, but they can't start it now, so the steering column's broken. Here. Bent there on that bracket there, and this needs all twist round. That bit there bolts up to there. I don't know what you can see, probably not a lot, but this bit over here, the awkward bit I can't see properly, snapped off. I've had a quick look round it. Noticed this brake pipe down here, it's all loose, it's lost all its fluid, so it's got no front brakes. Don't know about the back, so I haven't looked at the backs, I haven't been underneath it. But I did have a quick look to see how many bolts there were to remove to get the shell off. That was going to be the easiest thing to do, to get in for that welding under there. There's 28 of them, and what I can see, that is 28 of them. Don't really fancy undoing 28 bolts, so I'm going to struggle and try and get under this dashboard. Do you call it a dashboard? I suppose you do call it a dashboard on this, didn't you? You're going to struggle to get up underneath here with a grinder. Might get in there with a welder, but it's the grinder. Got a choke there, look. I don't know what this is for. Must be indicators, I would have thought. What's that, lights? Nothing. The battery's probably flat, isn't it? Oh no, it does light up. The battery's at it probably. So, I think the first thing to do is to try and sort that steering column out. Or should we try and get it running first? It'd be better off getting it running first, wouldn't we? So if I put my charger on that battery, if we can get it on there, should be able to get it on there. Is that a 12 volt? I would have thought so. Little dingy little thing under there. Does it say? Can't see properly in there. What's it say on that? Does it say 12 volt or anything? I would have thought it's 12 volt, wouldn't it? But someone at the door? No. Right, let's get this charger on there. Right, so I've connected up that, but before turning it on, I thought I'd put a multimeter on it and see what the volts are. 7.4, so there's probably a good chance that that battery in there is not coming back around. Also, I've just made that up. Can you see that? It's quite thick. And what you're going to see in here, not a lot, but I've got to weld that onto there, so that's why I thought I'd use this, because it's got that little cutout in it down here where my thumb is. If I grind this up, because I ain't going to be able to get in here properly, I'll be able to fill that bit up with weld, the little square here, and get some weld down the back of this bit. But first off, I'll bend that straight to see exactly where this is going to go. Get that on there, mark the hole, what I've got to drill, probably just fill this up with weld or something, trim it up or whatever, because I think it's a bit long. All fiddly stuff. Right, before we do that though, let's see if we can get this thing to start. The petrol smells alright, it's full tank as well. It smells sort of alright, don't smell too bad. What I might do is I might drain that carb out, the bottom of it, in case there's any crap in it. Let's get a screwdriver or something. I had a screwdriver earlier. Let's go and get a screwdriver. Where are we? Yeah, so it might be safe, might be a bit crap in the bottom of that carb, so I see the little screw on the bottom of it. So if we just drain that carb out, if I can get in there with that, on a little, I don't even know where the camera's pointing. So we've got some fuel coming out of the bottom of it. We've got fuel coming out the bottom of that carb now. In case there's any water or anything sitting in the bottom of that. And let's tighten it back up. At least we've got fuel in the carb. Sorry, I don't even know what you're looking at the moment. Right, let's tighten back up. Right, so we know where that choke is because I saw that a minute ago. Let's accelerate a minute. I've got smoke coming out of something. Just touching that. You're sparking all over the bloody place. Turn that off a minute. That throttle cable. Alright, let's try again. Definitely cack-handed now. One-handed, cack-handed. Put that on there. Right, get that away from that. Why is that touching on there? Right. Not really designed for this, is it? That charger. Right, we're back on. Oh no, it's disconnected. Right, anyway, make sure that, so that must be the accelerator cable. Goes down there, up there, through there. Right, okay. What's she gonna do? Indicators. Oh, there must be lights. So that's coming on. Right. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Easy. It's running. I'll turn that off. Get out of the way in case that touches anything. It's running. That was easy, wasn't it? That was easier than I thought. I was expecting her to take that carb off and clean the carb out, and but no, she's running. Alright, well, we ain't got a bother with that, have we? So we've got a bit of welding to do, and the brakes on the front. Yeah, right, okay, bear with me. Right, so I better show you what I'm doing before I get too far involved. Right, so I've got the column out. And this bracket here, that's bent, and I've managed to sort of, I don't know what you can see, probably not a lot, managed to get the grinder in there. I couldn't film it because I couldn't even see what I was doing. But that's got to go in there. See how much it's bent down there. I don't know if you can see that bracket. That bracket down there. That's got to go up there, and that's got to be bent down there. I don't know what you can see. Hang on, I need my other hand. I need two hands, hang on. There you are. Forgot where you put you. Right, now I found you. I left you in the office. Right. So, what you can see under it. So I've made this bracket up here. I've bolted it back up, but I've got to take it all back out again now. So I've got to fix the column to the UJ down. There's no point looking down there if you ain't never seeing anything. I've got to connect that column back up to that lot. Then I've got to bolt it back up again. And I've got to get a tack weld probably sort of down here where my finger is. I don't know if you can see there. get a weld in there, take it all back out again, and then weld it up properly around the top and around the other end, and then yeah, put it all back in again. Exciting stuff, eh? Things you got to do when your insurance is due at the end of the month. Jobs you got to take on. Right, well, I've welded that up as best I can get to, or whatever. Oh, I can't even talk properly. Cut. Right, welded it up as best as I can. What could possibly go wrong when you're welding here and the tank's there? What could possibly go wrong but the jobs you got to take on when your insurance is due at the end of the month and it's gone up again? Yours gone up. Your insurance, it's gone up 170 quid. For what? Nightmare. Right, going in to put this column back in for the last time, hopefully. So that's one job done, and then we've got to hit the brakes. But yeah, ain't too bad, I suppose. So, if you ever wonder what stops these things, it's this massive disc here. It's all been drilled out and that cool it down. Look at the size of it. Look at the movement in that. The whole thing. So I'll put a spanner on there. I've got to go and get 14mm, but that's all loose. Probably loose out of factory. What else is going on down here? Is anything else? Oh, 14 on that side. 14 on that side. That one's tight. Oh yeah, the problem here was this was loose. I was just taking it out, so I'm hoping it hasn't stripped the thread or anything. I can't really see in there properly. That laying on the floor. But it's as dry as a bone. So I'm going to try and get this, I don't know if it's a washer. Looks like a washer. See if I've got a couple more washers. Put that on there. Put it back in there. And see if I can get some fluid into it. And blade it up. I think you're on zoom. Hang on. Better. Can't look at this ugly mug that close. But yeah, so the steering's on now. Plenty of play in that. I know it's a kid's toy, but yeah, Chinese quality. Yeah, so it just needs going over really, doesn't it? Checking all nuts and bolts and whatever. But I wouldn't mind that. I'd like something like that when I was a kid. Yeah, alright, I'll be back. So here's the brake reservoirs, look, under there. So yeah, I had to take that off, pull it over here, fill it up, and then hook it back onto there again. But we have a pedal. We have a bit of a brake pedal on the front, so they seem to be working. And I've been through all of this, tightening it up. But look at that brake pipe there, look. Rubbing on that. So you turn the steering, and the pipe hits that bottom bolt there, shock bolt. Turn it with my bloody hand, and then it just rubs on here. It's got a spring on it, but it's still rubbing. It's all tight. But the stop is, hang on. The steering stops when the brake pipe hits. Quality. Let's go for a ride. Hang on, get that right. Alright, what gear am I in? Neutral, reverse. Someone working at the top there, so I won't film up there because they probably don't want to be filmed. But yeah, it's something a little bit different this week. Yeah, I'm just wandering up and down again, like I normally do. I'm just going through some old tools now. Yeah, just going through my mate's dad's tools and that. Just died in December. Sad. But yeah. Alright, thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, commenting, whatever you do. Thank you very much. See you later. Bye.